Hi, thanks for coming and joining me today. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. When you subscribe, click the notifications bell and then you will know about my next video. Alright, let's get on with it. Here's the reading. Hello, this is a special personal reading for our dear friend Magic Weaver. Hello, you know who you are. Okay, we're going to start today. The Archangels are with us and they're very supportive and they're sending lots of love already. And they're starting with the Angel Daily Guidance from your Angels Oracle cards. That's what they're starting. They have a whole set here that they indicated to me they might like to have available to choose from. So we're just going to go with it. See what we can do for our angel messages today. And we've got not a big bunch, a few have popped out. We'll just pop out a little bit here so I can lay out my spread here. So we have the heart chakra. Yes, our key card, our cornerstone card for today's reading is the heart chakra. Right. Cleanse and detox, yes, and opportunity to forgive, right? They're a beautiful combination and so healthy for everyone. That's a true thing. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. Oops, I messed it up. I messed it up because I didn't turn half my deck over because I wasn't thinking straight. Yeah, that's all right. 1 minute. I'll just separate them out. And I guess that's another nice way of shuffling. Separating out the cards in the deck. That's one way to shuffle. Let's do it again. You really pulled a lot out there, darling. Do you want to use those ones? Yes, they do. They want all of these. Okay. It doesn't really matter, that much, because unless you interfere in the delivery of the deck, unless you believe you have rules to put upon the deck, the guides are very, very capable of only picking what they want to come out and up the way they want it to come too. You don't have to worry about cards being upside down because that doesn't make any sense, does it? Just a little note. If the cards are all up the same way and they want to turn the card upside down to get the message that way, they obviously can do that. They do it. So if the card is up the wrong way already, they could turn it up again to make it the right way, couldn't they? It's a funny little thing. People are funny when they watch tarot readings. They're like, I caught that out. You didn't prepare it right. But hang on. If they can turn it over in the first place, they can turn it over no matter which way it's oriented. It doesn't make any sense. I just have to say it. Little thing I think about, like, doesn't make sense. Okay, law of attraction. Here we go. Next card, law of attraction. Yes, opportunity to forgive. We've got a spread that's going across. We'll see how many I have in my row. I just make a spread of rows and columns. I don't do fancy spreads. They're nice spreads. Nothing wrong with them. But all different setups and arrangements. And this one means that and this means that. I don't do it in that. I just channel. And the cards are helping us comprehend in a multi-density fashion as I channel. That's all it is, really. Assertiveness is coming through, right? Law of attraction and your assertiveness is very important over your relationships. Isn't this fascinating? Okay, so with that there, I say that a lot in readings, by the way. Everything's fascinating. Because I don't ever class a reading as my own, so see only love. It's not my thing, so I'm like, interesting. Heart chakra has see only love under it, right? Now I'm going to take a photo of the final spread and put it at the end, okay, of the video. Okay, we got daydream, comes under cleanse and detox. So already I see some very important stuff coming through. So heart, what we got in, excuse my finger wrapped up. I wrap it up because it had a little bit of a skin infection because I'm in the tropics. and it's full of lots of little things that want to infect you. And I've just got it covered up, so I'm healing it so nicely. That's all. Please don't be worried. Now, heart chakra, cornerstone card of the reading. Yes. See only love. Oh, wow. That's your heart chakra is your engine, your driving engine of your soul experience and your emanation in your being, right? It's your engine, it's like the warp engine, right? But it's a energetic portal. This is big, right? So don't be too worried if it's a little bit of a big concept for you to think about in your body. It's your energetic portal that connects you through the geometric formation of the energy field, which is connected to your toroidal energetic body. Now, you can look up toroids, right, and see how they work. They are the infinity symbol in action. They cross over all the loops. The toroid is like a big donut of loops that go round, and what they're really doing is they're looping around one side of the donut, crossing over in the heart, and then looping around the other side of the donut and coming back. There's no single loops. They're all interlinked as well, and there's thousands of them. Looping energy fields. You can see some energy fields loop like that when the people do experiments with energy, electricity, and magnets and things, right? But the point is, as I described, that's how your toroidal energy field, your light body, works. So, as it works, that's how it works. That's what your heart is, and it creates a portal connection. This is the big bit that connects your heart to every photon of eminence light of the universe. That's hard to comprehend. Every human and animal that has a soul has a toroidal energy going through me. Toroidal energy looping field that is a portal connection to, in the center of it, the energy that formulates through this fast moving energy that's moving through your field. In the center, there's this point of growing harmonic field inside the center point of the toroid, your heart center. And that connects directly to, in a multi-density fashion, beyond third density linear hard matter realization, connects to every photon of light. You can look at it this way. It connects to every atom in the universe, every toroidal light. This is how you are connected into and embedded into the unity field complex of the universe, the fabric of life. It's how you're connected into the fabric of life. This is how and why, when you weave your life, you are weaving energy directly into the connective field of the fabric of life, and you imprint and share with the entire universe. The truth is this: there is no secret from the universe. There is no hidden place, no hidden thought, feeling, or concept. There is just a continual flow of energy through the toroidal warp field. We can visualize it that way. Energy point within the portal energy point within your heart to the entire galaxy and beyond, the solar system, the whole fabric of existence. So it was never possible for you to be separate from the universe. It's not possible because you are of the fabric of the universe. When you do your weaving life, weaving into life, your world, and when you weave in your material world in practice, you manifest that weaving through all of this complex of energy down into the material and anchor it into the third density. That's how much of an impression you make on this world. And it is a two-way street of frequency transference and learning and education. So this is how you can class yourself as a synaptic interface in the brain of the universe. This is how the universe comprehends, grows and understands and develops and matures and advances and all of that through every person being, as I just described. Isn't that mind-blowing? There you go. They wanted to tell you that because they know that you absolutely click with that and comprehend it deeply, because you are such a wise soul, bringing so much. So, from 2 cards, we got that. So that's you. That's you. How powerful is that? That's pretty darn powerful, right? And you should not forget, they say, do not forget how it functions, how you function, the truth of your nature and existence. Don't forget it. Don't get distracted. You are living in the third density world and you are manufacturing into it. You are manifesting into it. You are interplaying with it. And this is the mechanism by which you bring something good. Okay? And when you cleanse and detox now, this card sits under, we have only got even one top row and two cards is all we've got so far. Daydreaming and remembering and connecting through your energetic portal to the universe is tapping into the entire available records of healing, comprehension and understanding. This is how you tap into healing. Detoxing, right? Cleanse and detox. Does that say cleanse? Yes. Cleanse and detox. And this is how you do it energetically speaking. So when your energy field is clean and clear, it only can allow and emanate that which resonates in the energy field. So anything that is below the frequency of your energy field can't subsist. Okay, so it's not going to work for anything below your energy field. So when you want to heal, cleanse and detox, you don't need to think like, oh, bad germs leave my body. Bad thing, be gone. I now expel. It's not like a battle. It's not a push out. It's not a battle. It's a comprehension of my energy. My energy is my paradigm, right? So it's a beautiful card, isn't that? A nice card. So your energy is your paradigm. Contemplate your deep connection to the universe and how it works, and then allow yourself to let go, release, and don't bring the energy of fight, fear, repulsion, and aversion. If you can, try not to. I know that's quite rife in our world, and it's hard not to put that little coat on, because we're being trained to put that little jacket on, haven't we? So we don't want to put that particular jacket on. Let's put on a different jacket. Let's put on our rainbow coloured, I'm just thinking biblically, Jason and his multicoloured rainbow, thinking of that in the Bible. Not that I know the story very well, but the point is you're putting on a coat of light. That's the point, right? Putting on a coat of light, and that's the frequency that you start to resonate with, harmonize with, and it runs through your entire being, recalibrating all the particles of light as it goes through, and everything starts to resonate and harmonize. And that's human bodies all resonate, continually resonate and harmonize. Now they want to say, of course, you got the impression from this, there's a great big sun behind this angel, and you're right. There's a great big sun. So the sunlight is key, and of course, you can get out in the sun, touch the grass, and the Mother Earth, who's soaking up massive quantities of that sunlight, will be resonating it out as well. So look to her for your recharge station, like an EV, recharge station, Mother Earth. Okay, and that's really good. That's those cards though. Let's see what else we've got here. We've got 2 more here. Okay, we've got, yes, go for it. and focus on service. The last two cards together. Don't they look like they belong together? Now, what we've got here is opportunity to forgive, and go for it. Yes? And when you recalibrate with this knowledge you've just received, which resonates with you deeply, and you know it in your heart because you are an ancient, wise soul, you've come here to do your great work of being you. And please don't take that the wrong way. That's absolutely powerful to be us here, bringing through comprehension and wakening up to our own knowledge is the power play in the matrix of the earth. Now, the next thing is, so don't ever think I'm just like saying nice things. No, I'm not. I'm actually telling the truth because I'm channeling here. That's just what comes through. Law of attraction, right? And that's a beautiful card. It's a little bit worn out because this is my first deck I ever got. Okay, I'm going to read this. They'd like me to read this. See if you can get the picture. It's a beautiful picture, right? You love animals in nature. Clearly you love animals in nature. And this gorgeous angel shining brightly in the forest is making all the animals feel so good. They're drawn to her like a sun. And in her arms she nurses a beautiful baby deer, a doe. Okay. And a fawn, doe is a mother, isn't it? A fawn. Okay, so we've got focus on service, and I'm going to read this because they would like me to read it. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. Wow, doesn't that just play in with everything I just said? It so does, doesn't it? Okay. Now I'm going to read the next one because this is very, very relevant to you and your motivations and what you believe in, I think. Okay, and we got a nice, beautiful little, like a fairy-like angel with a unicorn. How nice is that? Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Doesn't that just match into the connection to the universe? Yes? Wow. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream. Wow. How perfect is that? All the things I just said. Put your entire focus into staying in this stream and giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. Wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, but it's beautiful, isn't it? Poetically beautiful, the combination of how it's coming together. So what they're saying is that you already, because you're an ancient, wise, highly evolved soul already, you already have the frequency harmonics that connect to the universal's energy field that allows it to stream through you. And all you have to do is focus upon enabling that and stay in the stream of energy that you are drawing through your connection, and you're just doing it. And you change, oh my God, it's just so deep. You shift the paradigm of this world because you manifest into the matrix of the planet, which isn't some big bad thing. It's just the nature of manifestation on this density. You manifest directly into it with your manifest energy. Your daydreams are powerful in helping to create that manifest connection. Wow, your angels, aren't the angels fabulous communicators? They're so good. Let's see what else we've got, okay? They love you. They like this card. This card sort of, I was shuffling it, jumped and went back down. It's jumped up, so this has got to come. Here it comes. Are you ready? Energy work. Well, everything we've said here is energy work. Energy work. Okay, that's gorgeous too. And she's got looking over a baby and looking after the baby. It's like she's listening to the baby. She's listening to the baby's feelings. Deep breath. Nice and deep now. She's connecting to the baby's mind, heart, feelings, and has the empathic ability to directly connect. Wow. I'm going to read this one too, okay? Because we've been doing pretty well with the reading part, haven't we? So here we go. Ready? Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. So what's happening here is healing, right? Healing. Wow. I think you know how that fits in. I just got shivers all up and down my spine. Okay, what's next? Oh, lots to say. Big bunch. Are you ready? Change in direction. Change in direction. See the little baby and the angel looking in the map and saying, we're gonna get the right path with the crane. They're working out where to go, making sure we go in the right direction. And it's like, you know, the angel's saying, crane, this is the avenue you take, right? When the crane's delivering the baby. Isn't that funny? Wow. I just wonder if you're going to get some more babies in your life. I do wonder that, you know that, because I've had a couple of readings like that. Now, trustworthy guidance, right? We've had that card the other and another reading this week. Trustworthy guidance. Okay. Oh, wow. So, okay. Now, change in direction, okay, sits underneath your relationship. Okay, so I'm going to read these because they really do like the messages and they want to take the time to read them on this, right? Now, the lady who wrote this, made this deck, she really did have a connection and channel through some positive things. Later on, she sort of felt like she was not in the right direction because she was sidelined by the powers that be, targeted. And, you know, it influenced how she viewed everything. But nevertheless, this deck is a lovely deck and it has wonderful, very useful energy and messages the angels like to use. Okay, so relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows there. So your primary relationship is with yourself and God. God is the universe, right? So the energetic connection. And every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely to your loving creator. In other words, continue to acknowledge and be aware of your connection in the neural network of the gorgeous, unspeakably beautiful mind network of the energy of the universal great God, Mother, Father, being. Okay, God is everything. Okay, so we'll put it that way. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Yes, a little bit of self-care and self-nourishment turns you into a mega helper, lover, self-nourisher to others, a nourisher for others as well. And that's how that came out. When you lead by example, when you teach people how to be by being self-loving and nurturing in an enabling way so that you can love and nurture others, you are doing just that. You are guiding and teaching, right? And this is your relationship basis for your change in direction. Okay, we already had, this is trustworthy guidance coming through, and you will receive more through your heart chakra portal. Yes, and through your heart chakra portal, ask when requiring an expansion of understanding or energetic support, because you're an open portal to the universe and you need to keep your frequency on the universal plane. Okay, when we drop our frequency into third density, lower third, there's a high third density which is open to the universe. When you drop your frequency into a low closed frequency set base of the third lower density, then we are sort of closing our connection to the universe, right? That's why they want us always to be off balance, because then we're closed to the universe. Our energies are only looping in the small circle of this existence, and it's easy to harvest and manage, manipulate, and keep on a particular frequency range, which is useful to others, but not to the Great Mother, who isn't interested in that anymore since you are a part of her brain. She wants you to harmonize and just fit in with the frequency of the brain now. So she's not going to allow you to resonate low, because she's cleaning up, going through her entire being, her entire energy body, her entire mindscape of the universe, and she is calibrating everything and getting everything in order, and she's not allowing anything to sit in low vibration, because why would she want a little dark spot inside her own being? She doesn't need it. So you must remember that these people who want to resonate at a low frequency are going against the entire universe and nature and the nature of their own existence in this universe as a part of this universe, and it's simply not a possible thing for them to I'm getting this expression of I'm getting lollies. I'm getting lollies and candy and stuff in my mind here. So they think they can get all the lollies and goodies they want for themselves by doing this, but the truth is they can't. It's not possible to overwhelm the great all of everything, the God, universe, mother. It's not possible to overwhelm and alter and direct her. These people are under some illusion of grandeur, and it won't work. So don't worry too much about that. Anyway, they said that. They wanted to say that. So there we go. Okay. On that note, play. On that note, play is important. On that note, that's what the Great Mother Universe wants to do. She wants to play. She has had these experiences and experiments with duality and dark and light, and she's done this. She's done her homework. She's done her schoolwork. She's done her learning, and it's not been any more fun for her as it has for us as we go through these sorts of experiences on these third and fourth densities, and some fifth, but not much fifth. Just third and fourth, really. As we go through that, which she's been there with us the entire time, because we are of her, within her synaptic interfaces. So there's no separation or secrecy or anything like that. But she's done with that now. She's learnt everything. She's upgraded because she's comprehended more, and now she's ready to play. And therefore, she requires you, on her behalf, to be happy and playful. Huh? Yes. And yes, beautiful. And she requires you to enjoy fresh air, to recharge and recalibrate, take your family out to the park, out to nature. Yes. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air, and it's generated by grass, trees, plants and flowers. Spend time outside, as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. Yep, I think you already know that, and you're doing it, and they're saying, go for it. Good one. Joy. Joy comes from that. Yes. Joy. Yes. Joy is what comes from your expression of acceptance, forgiveness, releasing, just shake it off. Shake off that coat of low vibrational energy, and you go, I'm just going to take on this gorgeous, beautiful energy and air of our gorgeous planet. Yes. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. So it's like a secret superpower. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, yes. Giving and receiving. Yes, giving and receiving. This comes under relationship, which is your relationship to the universal God, Mother, Father. Changing direction is you breaking through whatever experiential paradigm you were having to partake on the new paradigm that the universal God, Mother, Father would like you to take. And then you can now feel free to be giving and receiving. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalation and exhalation, as does your toroidal energy field. Breathing in energy, breathing out energy. When you only exhale or give, or inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal healthy energy and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. Balance each exhalation, each giving, with a receiving. In other words, it's okay to receive happiness and joy from the people in your life. Well, that's just lovely. What do you think, guides? Is there anything else you wish to say without making it a giant reading? Where are we at? Life purpose had to come. I had to get this deck, right? There's a life purpose reading required in this, right? That's what they needed me to bring that. I've got a lot of decks to choose from, not a whole cupboard, and then I've got another whole box as well. I just wanted to make sure, I have so many because I wanted to make sure I had every kind of angle for the angels to use and guides to use to bring their message in as best they can, because these are very helpful. The images in each reading are unique things come out. So first of all, in your did I show you the deck? It's the Life Purpose Oracle cards, right? Now, Archangel Michael is with you and you are protected, right? First message, right? Oh, big energy. You are safe and supported while you change your career. Interesting. Okay. Well, you've got another card here, and it involves your creative expression, right? Now, sometimes career is a word that says a lot, because people like, excuse me, I'll start again. Because we're taught to think of careers as only things that make money and meet approval of the paradigm of materialism. We tend to forget that career is more than that. It can also be, what it is what you make, produce, and input and present to the world, right? And how you place a value on that is for you to decide, isn't it? Just saying that, right? It's not like you have to go and become an accountant or a lawyer or a business public relations person, or you don't have to do those things. You do what you're meant to do to bring your best through. That's what it is, right? And creative expression is a part of that. Your soul longs to express itself creatively, and that's your soul helping you stay in the path. And you are safe and supported while you change your career and allow your expression. And Archangel Michael is right there with you, behind you, beside you, all around you. He's with you. He's supporting you, and you can see your worth. Now, we just did a whole spread that described your value and your worth. So, take it on board and hold it close to your heart, dear. They're saying, dear one, take it on board and hold it close to your heart. Lock it in your heart and know it and keep it safe, because this is your truth that we have shared with you. They said it's time to decide. Right? Make a decision based on your heart's true desire, and you are a healer. You are a healer, and it's come up already now. I think it's come up a couple of times through the reading that you're a healer, that we've talked about healing. Yes, you have the spiritual gift of healing. Yes, you do. It's come through clearly. And you love animals, which has come through clearly. Yep. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. You do. And that also came through with the energy work card, that you are able to tune in. This angel is head on the side, eyes closed, feeling, listening, and using the third eye to connect and gather information and protect and heal this child. And this little girl has got her eyes closed, her arms around the big cat, and she is in a union, a communion of energy with another one of the universe's souls. Isn't that beautiful? You understand animals and can communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance, as the animals are a part of your life work. Yes. And here we go. Back here, with law of attraction. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me just tell you something here. I've got my decks, my spread starting to pile upward on a vertical plane. So heart chakra, see only love, trustworthy guidance, you're protected, right? That's how it goes. Okay, I'm reading down the columns now. Okay, cleanse and detox, daydream, and ask. You have your creative expression to flow through you, right? Ask for help and support, or for your own higher self to share with you creative, expressive ideas. Now, you connect to your multi-layered self. Remember, I've said in other videos, if you remember, that we are like babushka dolls, the nesting dolls, the little Russian dolls, one inside the other. This is what we are. In the middle is us right now in our third density emanation, but we are all of the other little dolls, the other layers of energy that are more refined and have longer memory and longer understanding and a lot of creative ability to aid the little dolly in the middle. That's us. So all the layers of us is what they call our higher self, which has never really resonated with me. Higher self, what does that mean? Makes you feel like you're beneath them or something. You're not. They are your outer shells, like an onion layer. They're your outer shells of you, all working with you, emanating and feeding energy into you all the time, trying to help you to make the most out of this experience you're having as a fractal of yourself, your fractal of your multi-selves. That's it. Multi-density can be complex. You're a fractal of, which is, this is where the holographic aspect comes through, right? So, it gets all very scientific, but it's true. This is the reality. So they say, oh, it's a holographic universe. Well, it kind of is, but it's not the way they think. It's not a little playing card. You're holographic because you're a fractal and you are, oh my gosh, it's a big picture. Okay. You're a fractal. You're connected to the entire universe, and the entire universe is reflected in you. The knowledge of the entire universe is delivered to you and sewn into you, invested into you, and because you're a part of the entire universe, you also invest into everybody else's fractal of knowledge. That's the fractalization. Every photon of light in the universe holds all the same amount of information as every other photon of light in the universe, if you know how to access it. But of course, humans don't, because we're in the third density, one of the lowest densities, not really capable of hooking into all that power. So that was that piece of information. So as a fractal of the universe, you have your outer shells of your light body, and you are a fractal. This is how it works as well. Fractalization is a big one, and you can make it smaller, cut smaller, and it looks exactly the same. When the smallest particle looks exactly the same as the biggest particle. You can look it up a bit more. It's mind warping, I know. And that means that the smallest part of you emanating into this physical body on the third density, is a fractal fragment, exactly the same flavor, chemistry, smell, taste, touch. If you can think of it that way, it is exactly the same, with all the resonance of all the other layers of you. And that's how you are a fractal being, a part of your fractal higher self. You're in it, you're a part of it, you're not separate to it, you're not disconnected from it, you are interwoven into it. Ooh. And then your entire self of fractals is interwoven into the entire universe full of fractals, which are all fractals of the entire universe. You need to be up in the multi-density mindset and mind frame in order to truly comprehend it. And that's going to be at least 5th density before we can do that. So don't let it melt your brain. Okay. But that's how it really works. Okay. That was interesting. That had to come through. This you obviously, of course, you're an advanced being. You can handle all this. All right. So, where was I? It's a bit fun. It's a bit fun, isn't it, though? It's like fun, geeky stuff. It's a bit geeky. I mean, it makes no difference to us how we function here. We can only do what we do, but that's pretty damn exciting. And I haven't heard anybody describe it like that, but that's what the guides have told me, that, given me that in a multi-density teaching. And they've just told you again now. Okay. All right. So, law of attraction, you love animals. Yep. Law of attraction, column. We're doing the column. Law of attraction. I'm going to go show you them so you can remember them. Law of attraction. Right. Focus on service. Yep. And get outside in the fresh air because it helps recharge you. And they're just saying it helps you clear your head and get your focus right and get your mojo flowing, right? And yes, animals are your love. That's right. Okay. Whew. Okay. Right. And then we've got assertiveness, right? Situation can be healed gently with love as you've requested, yet there's also a need for your strength and strength and ruthlessness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving your strength and guiding your words. Okay, so others don't always understand how we work. Us little droplets of the universe, mind that's been dropped into this, like a little dropper, boink, dropped into this third density. We are from a different frequency set. Okay, so others around, they're still functioning on the lower frequency set. I'm not trying to say higher and lower, but I won't use that word, that's the wrong impression. They are functioning from a third density, older programming run of frequency and thinking and mindsets and training and everything else. And we brought with us all this other stuff. Okay, so this person is playing her flute, singing her song. She is the Pied Piper, this angel, right? Got a different tune, different song to play, right? That's it. Okay, so do your energy work, because it's assertiveness, energy work. It gives you joy, and when your joy shines, everyone benefits. Remember that. For everyone else's sake, be in joy, and you've got to decide what you're going to do. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I love you. You're wonderful. You just got such wonderful. You're so inspiring. That's what it is. You inspire me. Magic Weaver, you inspire me. Okay. You are a builder. Okay. You're a builder. Yeah. Okay. So what have we got? This is the columns. We're doing the columns, right? I do the columns. I do the rows. We did the rows already as I laid them down. And then we're doing the columns. And then I go on a angular path I read across the decks. Your relationship, right, with the universe and the world. And this person's on the steed, holding on, moving forward, right? You are progressing. You are. And there's a change in direction happening. Now, I want to say that is sitting next to your energy work card, right? Change in direction. You got assertiveness, energy work, and next to that is change in direction and focus on surface. They are either side of changing of energy work and joy. So your energy work, you have to be assertive about your energy work. It is a change in direction, but you know what you're doing and you've got the plan. You are the angel who is giving directions, reading the map, and knows how to move forward to take this life, this plan, this future, this baby, right? And it all the way through. And when I say baby, I mean it on a multi-density method, not just a real baby, but also I mean the life that you're birthing into the new energy range that we are moving into. And in the middle, we've got energy work. You've got to focus on your service. Your law of attraction is powerful, and that's why it works so well for you. And you give and receive, and that makes you more powerful. You gain more energy. I'm reading across the deck in diagonal and in the vertical and horizontal. So it's just flowing. Now, fresh air and getting out in nature revitalizes your relationship to the earth. Your relationship to the earth is an energetic connection which charges you and electrifies you with power from the earth, and that's what you get from the fresh air. And whammo, you're healing, and you're healing others straight off. That is a diagonal line. Okay, I'm just going to let this reading happen the way it does. And here we got, what we've got is the bottom card and the last card and the first card come together to create the loop, right? Heart chakra, that is your cornerstone card, and you're a builder. So your heart says, I want to build something wonderful. Your heart is inspired. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deeper sense of accomplishment. I want to remind you, Magic Weaver, that weaving is healing and creating. Oh, here's an example, right? I just had a big, this is an example from 3D example. I had a big, just one of these big plastic basins full of yarn. None of it really was bought to interact with the other. They're odds and bods, strange. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to put a photo on the end and show you my crazy blanket. And I'm going to move sometime in the next 6 months. And when we move, I'm like, I've got to get rid of so much stuff, really. We've got to move so far, it costs so much. We don't need the past now, we're moving forward. So there's a lot I don't need anymore. And it's in the shed, I don't need it. And I also don't need to carry an entire basket of yarns that I don't have a plan for, and that takes up space in the truck. So I said, I'm going to turn this yarn into something practical. I'm going to turn it into a blanket to sit on you when you're watching telly in the winter. So I did. I'll put a photo in. There you go, here's the photo. Right. So, and I weave it all together, right? It healed me. I crocheted it, and then I did a bit of this and that all over the place, but I crocheted it. So it healed me because I have been needing to heal myself. I'm in a really difficult spot here, challenging spot. I mean, obviously I put myself here, but I'm on the top of a hill, and there's all these really big ley lines running through, which have been full of a lot of dark energy. And the geometry of the house makes all this geometry, which intensifies everything. And there's a lot of pollution outside, and it's hard for me to get out and ground. I'm an outdoor girl, grounding girl. I'm not an inside stuck inside girl. So I feel like I'm in a COVID lockdown all the time. So talk about growing and healing. I have to heal past so much. But what I did was, I'm just using it as an example, sorry. I am an example. I did my crocheting of this blanket, this crazy blanket with all different stuff, and it was so good for me healing myself. But not only that, my son wants to come up and touch it and cuddle it, and he loves to wrap it around him and cuddle it, and it heals him. My crocheted blanket is supportive, nurturing, and healing, right? So whatever you do will be as so, like my crocheted blanket. I think it made my partner and my son both smile. It makes them feel good. They've both used it. My partner's laid in bed one afternoon and he wanted it on him. He loved it. I mean, it's so wacky and wild. It makes you laugh and smile. And it's so out there. It breaks all the boundaries. And it's just so healing because it's so nurturing and fun and warm and snuggly. And all things that you create have that ability. Okay, I hope that was helpful. I hope that was helpful. When I started crocheting that blanket, I also made a scarfy thing. I'll show you that too. It's really wild and wacky. When I started making it, I just thought, I can't afford to carry this yarn just to have it sit around all the time, and the dogs get it and make a terrible mess, and it takes me about a whole day to untangle it. So I'm going to turn it into something practical and when we can take it with good reason. And I was just trying to be practical, but totally healing thing. Totally realigning, totally helping me get back in line with myself and helping my family feel happy and inspired and nurtured. So there you go. How many ways can be creative, be helpful in your own family? There's some examples, right? And I didn't think of that. So justice. So they're saying this is just, right? Okay, we're going to put that's going to sit under heart chakra. See only love. Oh, hang on a second, guys. I'm sorry about that. I'd rather if we just shuffle and bring it out. Okay, heart chakra, see only love, trustworthy guidance. You're protected by Archangel Michael, and you are just, and you are having justice, living it out. You're living out justice, and you're protected in receiving your justice of being who you are, what you are, without having to answer to anybody or to shift what you are to meet someone else's idea of worthwhile. You've got to trust, right? Trust. Trust is coming under cleanse and detox, be the daydreamer, ask, right, for help when you need it, or understanding. What I do often, I say, can you guys talk to me? Can you commune with me and help me get a clear picture or recalibrate my energy so I can see clearly and understand what's happening and how I need to be? Because I'm not asking them to rescue me and do it for me, because they're not supposed to do that. So it's about backup and assistance, but I'm supposed to be the one who has the epiphany, works out what to do, but they absolutely can help me get my energies clear so that I can do it. That's okay. If I request them to help me do my thing, not tell me what to do and control me. It's the important line, right? So ask, yes, and allow your creative expression, be creative expression, and trust in the process. That's what they're saying. Trust in the magic, they said. That's what they said. I changed it to process because, people, magic. It's true though. They're like, oh, don't say cliches, right? And I'm like, well, it's true though. Just saying. So think of it how you wish, but trust in the magic process. How's that? Oh, of the alchemy of creativity. And I'm getting stern work. I'm getting a bit of a stern telling off from the angels. Stop bringing in negative concepts. And they're absolutely correct. They're just talking the plain truth. Other people talk imagined nonsense. Right. Okay, oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. You have the gift, my dear. Here we go. Are you ready? In the next column. Opportunity to forgive yourself and the world and other people for being negative Nellies or whatever else they were doing, right? You can go for it. Do that forgiving. Just go for it, right? Just do it. That's your thing. That's how healers work. I'm just going to forgive you. That's it. Take an action. Play. Be happy. Say, I'm going to be happy because it's my right to be happy. That's what I'm here for. I'm going to do it. I forgive you in the process because it gets in the way if I don't forgive you. Yes. Okay. And heal. Heal you. Heal everybody through happiness. And you can do that now too. That's a part of your creative ability. Of course it is. You're a pretty fabulous, multifaceted person, multi-density. So in order to do that properly, you have to be a multi-density reader. Tapped in. You got to be tapped in. Some people do that and they're only tapped into a very small bandwidth, and you can tell from the information they get that's where it's coming from. Good on them. It's not my cup of tea. You ready? Tapped in. Talk to your angels. Do the oracle reading and talk to your angels, darling. Right. This one's going in the next column. Are you ready? Okay. Law of attraction is at the top. Focus on your service. Yes, that makes you feel like you're on the right path. That's what you're yearning to do. Get your fresh air because that recharges your battery. Love your animals because you're right, you do, and you do well. You love them, they love you, and it's a love fest, right? And talk to your angels, right? All right, and this bottom row is going to get a little talk about as well. Okay. Okay, you like that card? Yep. You are a teacher, right? You teach. You teach just by being. You teach in every aspect of your life because you're a multi-density person. So for every aspect. Oh, so much energy. Okay. You inspire young people to learn. You inspire people just by being you. Do not let anyone put you in a box because they're like embarrassed that you're different. Because nowadays, different is the new in thing, right? That goes under time to decide. So we've got assertiveness. Yes, be assertive. Energy work. Yes, you're flowing with it. You're flowing with liquid gold in the form of energy. Joy, it makes you feel so good because you're recharging your heart energy from the universal base of absolute perfect harmonic frequency, sympathetic harmonic frequency, and it recharges you so much. It supercharges you, right? So because it's your own natural base energy. And it's time to decide how you're going to be the inspiring guide and teacher of the world around you. Okay, yes. Whew. Yes, 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 the guides, angels. Yep, that's it. Yep, okie dokie. There's this card. They want this card. Okay, are we ready? Oh, it's very, very clear, right? Energy healer. Okay, you've got energy work. You've got law of attraction, healing, cuddling animals. Wow, you've got cleanse and detox. You've got daydream. You've got a lot, right, going. And you are an energy healer, right? Energy healer. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Yep. But that's it. And building. Okay, this comes under the final column. Are you ready? Your relationship to this universe is clear and preset, and you are no way contained in a box because you are a multi-density, multifaceted wonder of the universe brought here to make this world spark and bubble with life. You have a change in direction now because you're now stepping into your actual mojo of that. That's your job. This is the time and away you're going to go. You're giving and receiving because it's just fabulous, and that's how you're made. That's how you are programmed and designed, they said. And you are going to build this beautiful network of your ability for you to do that expression. Now, let's go back along the row. With this deck of your life purpose, right? Protected and justice. You are, I'm going to look at this deck, right? You're protected, right? And it is justice. Okay, so feel good, feel justified. They said you're justified, right? Creative expression, trust. Trust your creative expression, right? It is multi-density healing in so many ways for so many people. And you just flow with life energy from the great mother universe all the time. So you're getting calibrated into something natural for yourself. Healer, oracle card reading is a healing process, which is really nice. I needed to hear that too this time because we're all up against the same rocky boat hopping around in the water there, darling. So yes, healer, oracle cards. That's going to help you to give good information and give understanding and helping. Okay. Love your animals. Know that you do well with animals. Animals are your therapists as well. They are your spirit animals with you. And talk to your angels, right? Yes, and that's connecting to your heart. And your animals help you stay connected and grounded. Yes. Time to decide how you're going to teach the world to live in the light of the heart. Yes, that was the succinct message there. And you're going to build how you do your energy healing. Doesn't mean you have to be a Reiki person, right? It means everything you do is energy healing. And sometimes it's in your art. Art can be very healing, as we've already discussed in other times. And then you've got you're good with the oracle cards as well, by the looks of it, right? You will know, because you're getting guidance. Remember, you're getting guidance. Okay, where have we got? We got so much guidance. So much guidance. So much guidance. You've got ask, you've got talk to your angels, you've got trustworthy guidance. Yep. Okay, so that is your reading, you wonderful, magnificent person. That's your reading. Okay. Yes. Now, I'm going to take a photo of the cards for you. Right? I'm going to take a photo of the daily guidance from the Angels deck, and then I'm going to take a photo of the Five Purpose deck. Okay? I hope you liked that. I hope it resonated for you. And the angels said, yep. They said, this is what we needed to tell you, and this is what you needed to hear expressed into the third density, third density, anchored in for you to connect to, and you will then expand and unpack from that yourself in your own mind. This is like a framework, a scaffolding, and then you add all your comprehension onto it, because it's really about your overlay of your own mind, your own energy body, connecting to your own Akashic record and inventory of potentials, understandings, and a futuristic connection of the all and everything, really, basically. Okay, thank you very much. We all love you. Do well, be happy, and continue to jive in your mojo. Bye.